I find myself in a difficult situation regarding my mother-in-law's recent decision to potentially exclude my daughter from our family celebrations during Thanksgiving and Christmas, ostensibly to safeguard my sister-in-law's feelings. As a 31-year-old mother, I am navigating the complexities of family dynamics, especially since my husband Tyler and I welcomed our first child, a daughter, just 3 months ago. The thought of my child being left out during these significant family gatherings is deeply upsetting to me. My relationship with Tyler is strong, and I have always appreciated the warmth and support of his family. Having grown up with just my single mother, I longed for a larger family experience, which I have found in my in-laws. Unfortunately, after the passing of my mother 2 years ago, I feel even more acutely the absence of a close-knit family, making the prospect of exclusion during the holidays particularly painful. Tyler's family has always embraced me, and I cherish the joyful moments we share during family events. However, the idea of my daughter being sidelined during these cherished occasions raises concerns about the implications for our family unity. I am seeking advice on how to address this situation with my mother-in-law while ensuring that my daughter's inclusion in family traditions is prioritized. The sole exception to the generally warm atmosphere of Tyler's family is his twin sister, Ashley. From the moment I met her, I sensed a coolness and distance in her demeanor towards me, particularly when compared to the welcoming nature of her younger brothers and parents. While she has never been overtly unkind, her lack of effort to engage in conversation or show interest in getting to know me has been quite apparent. I am aware that she harbors some resentment towards Tyler, often making remarks about him being the favored child and how effortlessly success seems to come to him. These comments can be frustrating, as I recognize the dedication and hard work Tyler has put into achieving his goals, alongside the personal challenges he chooses to keep private to avoid burdening others. Despite this, I have refrained from addressing her remarks, as Tyler seems to accept her behavior without much concern. Although Ashley and I do not share a close friendship, I have felt a sense of sadness upon learning about her struggles with infertility. She and her husband have been trying to conceive for approximately 2 years, and the recent loss of her pregnancy has undoubtedly been a difficult experience for her. In light of her situation, I have made a conscious effort to be sensitive and avoid discussing my own pregnancy and the arrival of my baby in her presence. This decision stems from a desire to respect her feelings and acknowledge the emotional weight she is carrying during this challenging time. Additionally, I chose to decline my mother-in-law's generous offer to host a baby shower for me, as I believed it would be particularly hard for Ashley given her current circumstances. My intention is to create an environment of understanding and support, recognizing that each person's journey is unique and often fraught with its own challenges. By prioritizing Ashley's feelings, I hope to foster a sense of compassion and solidarity, even if our relationship remains distant. The entire family has been filled with joy regarding my daughter's arrival. As my husband is the first among his siblings to welcome a child, this moment marks a significant and thrilling transition for everyone involved. Recently, my mother-in-law and father-in-law visited us for dinner, during which my mother-in-law expressed that she had a sensitive topic to discuss. She shared her concerns about Ashley, noting that while Ashley is happy for us, it has been challenging for her to see me with a newborn, especially since she has longed to become a mother herself. My mother-in-law mentioned that Ashley is apprehensive about the upcoming holidays, fearing that the attention will be predominantly on our new baby. Although she is looking forward to celebrating our daughter's first Thanksgiving and Christmas, she is also mindful of Ashley's emotional state and suggested that we consider either skipping the family gatherings or arranging for a sitter to minimize the focus on the baby. My husband was understandably upset by this suggestion. He argued that if Ashley is struggling with her feelings, it should be her responsibility to manage them, rather than us altering our plans. My mother-in-law countered that Ashley is experiencing a difficult time and needs the support of her family. In response, my husband firmly stated that he would not participate in any holiday celebrations unless both the baby and I were included. I found myself in tears, which took everyone by surprise, as I typically do not express my emotions openly. I conveyed my deep concern for Ashley, while also sharing my profound sadness and disappointment regarding my daughter's exclusion. I elaborated on the fact that with my mother no longer around, I yearn for my child to establish meaningful connections with her grandparents, uncles, and aunt. In response, my mother-in-law mentioned that there would be future opportunities for bonding, but I expressed my doubts about feeling welcomed after witnessing their willingness to exclude both my daughter and me. It was disheartening to realize that we are not perceived as integral members of the family, especially when my mother-in-law was so quick to suggest we remain at home. My mother-in-law began to reconsider her stance, expressing her love for both me and her granddaughter, acknowledging that her approach to the situation was misguided. She admitted that she had not fully contemplated the implications of her actions and was attempting to do what she thought was best. Meanwhile, my husband remained visibly upset and ultimately asked his parents to leave, despite his mother's emotional pleas to resolve the matter. Since then, I have received multiple calls from my mother-in-law. While I recognize the importance of having a conversation with her to understand her perspective, I am still grappling with my feelings of hurt. My husband shares in this sentiment and has expressed a desire to forego holiday celebrations this year. I am aware that my feelings may come across as selfish given the circumstances, but it is difficult for me to comprehend how easily they could choose to exclude my child.
Thank you for watching. Let us know what you feel about the story. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story that could become your next favorite.